Then, all right. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the most interactive math class online, where every child gets a chance to learn. Now, if you get knocked off, please log on with your parents' device. Just change the name. So, Daniel, you could change the name of your, because I didn't know. Where's Daniel? Oh, okay, right. Good. Um, so we factorizing. So you're factorizing for me 9y squared minus z squared. Go ahead. 9y squared minus z squared. So last day we looked at the difference of two squares, and this is what it is. The difference of two squares.
Yeah, good night, sir.
All right, good night, Johansi. I'm Jeremiah. All right. So Johansi wasn't here for this, and I wasn't getting to record the class on Thursday. And by the way, people, Thursday is our last class in the night. The classes are at 4:30. I'm actually I'm actually thinking about starting classes a little later to accommodate everybody. Instead of 4:30, start at 5. So once I have a common consensus that everybody, or you prefer 4:30, I will put a poll in the chat for people to decide whether you prefer we stay at 4:30 or to begin at 5. So we'll run from 5 in the evening and on Monday and Wednesday to 6:30. If you prefer that, or um Jalea, that is correct. Well done, Jalea. Well done. Appreciate that answer, Jalea. Put your answers in the chat. Put your answers in the chat. The only person who was not here, well, I'm seeing some guests as well, like Devonique and Jacob. But apart from Devonique, Jacob, and Johansi, everybody should send the answers to me. Right, so this is the difference of squares. Remember, it's the difference of squares. I'm just going to review it for those persons who were not here on Thursday and move on. All right, people getting knocked off. Where's Dwayne? Oh, and Dwayne, Mars, Nicholas. Well, Nicholas wasn't here either. So, all right. So I'm seeing some answers. Jasia, that's correct. Well done. Um, Yedaya, that's correct. Well done. Johansi, no, Johansi almost got it. You almost got it. It's a difference of two squares, but the nine, look at your nine. Your nine is a square. Nine is what squared? So you can't put back the nine. What by what? What squared gives you nine? That's the answer you'll be putting your answer. Kiara, correct. Jenny, correct. Sienna, correct. Jadon, correct. Tyrese, correct. Well done. Well done. I'm not seeing Jada. All right. Jeremiah, I didn't see any answer from you. Daniel, I didn't see any answer from you. Where's Jeremiah? Jeremiah is here. All right. So let's correct this now. So the answer is 3y minus 7. Sorry, 3y minus z and 3y plus z. All right, that's the answer, Johanse. Please remember, let's just recap difference of two squares quickly and move on. The difference means to subtract. So let's say you have 4x squared minus 16. All right. Now, last day, we said the square of a number, let's say 8. 8 squared is how much? 8 squared. Anybody?
64.
64. So the square of 8 is 64. And 9 squared? 9 squared?
81.
81.
81. So the square of 9 is 81. Now, please note that the square root of 64 is 8. And the square root of 81 is 9. Keep that in mind. All right. So when we square a value, we are actually looking at that number multiplied by itself. All right. So difference, because we have the subtract sign. All right. But if you look at 4, another way to write 4 is 2 squared. Another way to write 16 is 4 squared. So the solution to factorize this, we write 2x minus 4, 2x plus 4. So 1 is positive. It doesn't matter which one. If the positive could come first, and 1 is negative. So once you're doing the difference of two squares, that's how it's done. If I multiply these two, now to multiply them, we need to multiply the first value by everything in the bracket. So the 2 by 2x, that's the first thing that we're going to do. And then the second thing we're going to do is multiply the 2 by the 2x by the 4. All right. Then the next thing that we're going to do is to multiply the 4 by the 2x. So that's 3. And then the next, negative 4 by 2x and negative 4 by 4. So that's the fourth step. So your first step would be 2x. So this is being multiplied by everything, and then the second number by everything on the other side. So 2x by 2x is 4x squared. I'm just showing you how I could get back the same answer. 2x by 4, positive 8x. And then I multiply now. So I'm finished with the top part. I multiply the 2x by everything on that side. And that's what I got here. So the second part will now be to multiply the second part by the negative 4 multiplied by 2x and then by 4. It's that easy. So negative 4 by 2x, negative 8x, and negative 4 by 4 is negative 16. Now, there's something that you need to pay attention to, that this can be simplified because the middle value, which is the 8x, and the positive 8 minus 8 can be simplified. All right? Positive 8 minus 8. Positive 8 minus 8, Tyrese, is how much? Positive 8. Positive 8, Tyrese, minus 8 is how much, Tyrese? Jadon. Plus 8 minus 8, Jadon.
It's not negative 8.
No.
It will
Positive
be
8 minus 8.
positive.
What did you say? So I'm looking at the middle value because it's the middle value that I want. All right. So this is what I'm looking at because the terms are the same x. So positive 8 minus 8. Shauna Huggins. Shauna Huggins. Positive 8 minus 8. Is how much, Shauna? Shauna. Jenny. Now, please, if you are not around and I'm calling, in the second call, I'm asking you if you could leave, please. Because it makes no sense. Right? Is either you're in the class or you're not in the class. All right. So Jenny, how much is that? Plus 8 minus 8, Jenny, is how much? Shauna, next time use the mic. That's okay. This is not about showing up the best students. It's about just trying. So you'll make an effort next time. Give me an answer so we can discuss your answer. Jenny,
Yes, sir.
what is positive 8 minus 8?
0.
0, correct. So Shauna, um, plus 8 minus 8 is 0. So the value is 4x squared minus 16 because we got 0 for this part. So this works right back to this answer here. All right, so plus 8 minus 8 is 0. All right, plus 5 minus 5, Jacob, is how much? Jacob. Jacob. Jacob, is Jacob here?
So
Plus
0.
0. Plus 5 minus 5 is 0. Correct. 0. All right, so if we have negative 6 plus 6 for 0. Negative 6 plus 6 for 0. For 0.
38.
How much?
And 3 to the question answer. 2.
I'm not hearing you.
I asked you to tell it to the question over 3.
Mine, no, I want to get the answer for this one. Minus 6 plus 6. How much is that?
0.
That's 0. That's 0. The signs are different, so you have to subtract. All right? The signs are different, Shona, so you have to subtract. Okay. All right, so I don't think anybody will have a problem with the factorizing of the difference of two squares. The one that CXC likes to bring is this one. And we did one like this last day. Everybody put your answer in the chat. That's the last one, and we move on to what we were doing before. Put your answer in the chat quickly. Everybody put your answer in the chat. Vion, put your answer in the chat. Joshua, we just recapping on what we just did. I just saw you coming in. It's 25x squared minus 1, and we're going to move on. All right, Kiara, that is correct. That's correct, Kiara. Yudaya, correct. Daniel, Daniel, um, you just sent something to me, but that's not the question I have. It's 25x squared minus 1. And the answer you have there is not correct, Daniel. Well, Daniel, I hope you saw what should have been done. All right. Tyrese, correct. Jadon, correct. Janae, correct. Johan say, Johan say you only gave me one bracket. You have to give me the next one. Johan say, make that correction quickly, send it back to me. You're sending the answers to me privately. Jasia, correct. Jalia, correct. Okay. I'm waiting on your Hansi quickly. Vion, correct. All right. So, Jacob, I didn't see any answer from you. You're sending it to me privately, Jacob.
So
Um,
I said,
you sent it?
yeah.
All right. Jeremiah, Jeremiah, don't forget your brackets. But yes. So the answer is 5x minus 1, 5x plus 1. Okay, good. So let's go now to the paper that we were doing. All right. So the question asks to factorize 3y squared plus 2y minus 8. So go ahead, everybody. Factorizing.
No.
Um, For this question, you'll have to send it to my WhatsApp. The reason for that is I want to see a statement of this factorizing. I want to see how you factorize this. So you'll have to take a picture and just send the picture to my WhatsApp. All right, I didn't get any answers yet. The question is 3y squared plus 2y minus 8. You're factorizing. You're factorizing. I just want to write it on the whiteboard instead. So we factorize in 3y squared plus 2y minus 8. So you're sending it to teacher. All right, for those persons who this is their first time, send it to my WhatsApp as well. All right. If you could write it out in the chat, I don't have a problem with that. Vion, you can't take a picture, Vion? That's correct, but I wanted to see it working, Vion. So could you send a picture to me, Vion? But that's correct. The answer is sent, Vion is correct. Jasia, you are also correct, and your working is correct. Very good. That's what I wanted to see. Um, Now, yeah, okay, we'll leave it at that. All right, so Jasia, that's correct. Anybody else? Come on, people. So I saw Jasia, I saw Vion, but I would have liked to see a working. Take a picture, send it to me. So I am yet to see Devonique. Deandra, I didn't see any work from you yet. Probably I did and I can't remember. Joshua, Udia, correct. Um, Jalea, that is correct. Remember, factorizing will come. Even those people who are going to do January, right? A factorizing will come. So you must be able to factorize. These are basic things that you should have learned already since Form 4. Is there anybody here who having problems with factorizing? Well, I'm going to go through. Where's Samaya? Come on, people. I want to say work. Kiara, that's correct. Kiara, well done. Come on, people. You're moving really slow with this one. Sienna, that's, yeah, but how did you get that? What did you do? Sienna, I hope I'm pronouncing it. Shona. How did you get that? You have to show me the working. I need to see how you got that. Daniel, um, yes, that's right. That's correct. That's correct, Daniel. Darius, what steps? How did you arrive at this, Darius? All right, people. Devonique, are you there? Devonique. First call for Devaney. Devaney, are you there? Deandra. You sent anything to me, Deandra? Deandra, you're supposed to know this. Deandra, are you there? Deandra. Tyrese, that is correct. Very good, Tyrese. Now, people, we can't be struggling with this. Nicholas Mars, I did not get anything from you. Jenny, you sent anything yet? All right, so there are some steps in factorizing. There are some steps in factorizing that people need to know. Joshua, that's the correct answer, Joshua, but I would have wanted to see how you got through with that. All right, so Darius, there are some steps. The first step is to multiply the outer numbers, the 3 and the 8. Just look at it as 8. You don't need to look at it as, you could disregard the sign for now. All right. Jeremiah. Jeremiah, right. That's correct. But I don't know how you got it though. All right. But that's correct. All right. So the first thing you do, you multiply the coefficient of y squared by the constant, which is 8. So Darius, what's 3 times 8? Darius. 3 8s are Darius. Darius, are you all hearing me? Darius, what's 3 times 8?
27, sir.
Huh? 3 8s,
27, sir.
3 8s are 24. That's what I'm asking. You're multiplying the n numbers. This is called the coefficient of y squared. It means the number that comes before y squared, and this is called the constant, the 8. So we're multiplying 3 times 8, which is 24. Then we're going to find the pairs of factors of 24. So I'm going to call somebody, Jacob. Jacob, where's Jacob? Jacob, you're going to give me the pairs of factors. So the pairs of factors are 1, starting with 1. 1 into 24, Jacob.
24.
24, thank you. 2. 2 into 24, Jacob.
12.
12. So these are called, Darius, the pairs of factors. 3 into 24,
8.
8. 4 into 24,
6.
can we use 5?
No.
5 can't work. We already have 6. 7 can't go. 8 is already here. 9 can't go, and so on. 12 is already here. 24. So these are the pairs of factors. Jacob, well done. Now, I am looking for yes, no. I am looking for a pair. We have to select a pair. So this is our next step. The first step was just to multiply the pairs, multiply the 3 by the 8. That's,
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
It wouldn't be 3 times negative 8.
Um, well, we disregard, when we're doing the factors, we disregard we don't say 3 times negative 8. We just say 3 times 8. You disregard the sign just to get the P as a factor. Okay? Okay, Joshua. Joshua?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're just multiplying the 3 by 8 just to get um the factor, to get that factor. That's the first step. Then you look at the which pair, you find the pairs of factors, and then you look at which pair, when you add or subtract them, will give me 2, the middle value. So Joshua, which one would that be? Which pair, when I add or subtract them, will give me 2? Which number? Yes, Joshua?
Sir, I use 6 and my negative 4.
Right, so I'm going to just use a 6 and 4 for first of all. All right, so this is a pair that will give me 2. But the issue is that the 2 is positive, people. Listen carefully, this is the most important part. Because the 2 is positive, I want the bigger number carrying that sign. What did I just say, Daniel? Now we
What?
selected 6 and 4, but because the middle number, I want them to give me 2. But the 2 is already, it's 2 positive 2y. But the 2 is already positive, Vion. So I want my bigger number positive. Daniel, you understand what I just say?
Yeah, a little bit too.
Re- Repeat it for me then.
That
Your mic is off.
so you see how you wanted the bigger number to be positive.
Why? Because my answer is, the answer I want to get is 2.
Uh-huh.
And the 2 is what value? Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Right. So in this pair that I selected, it's positive. Now, plus 6 plus 4 will give me 10. So it cannot be a plus here. Plus, I already know that the 6 is positive. So the 4 must be negative. So it's plus 6 minus 4, Daniel, and that will give me 2. Tell me if you understand that.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you explain to Fasiria now and all the others? Go ahead.
Uh, yes, I'm on your level, and sir, you know.
Ah, just explain what I just said to the class in your own words, please.
To get positive 2, you need the bigger number to be positive and then the smaller number to be negative.
Right. Basically, that's what I said. So now what I'm going to do, the 6 will be positive 6y and the 4 will be negative 4y. So that will give me positive 2y. That was my objective. So I am going to write this again, but now what I'm going to put is I'm going to put back my 3y squared and my negative 8, but I'm substituting the positive 2y for positive 6y minus 4y. Anybody lost? Anybody
No,
lost?
sir.
All right, thank
No,
you,
sir.
Kier. Anybody else? Anybody lost? Anybody want me to go it over? Everybody okay with this? Don't be afraid.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anybody lost? All right. Johan, say you okay with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I divide my expression into two halves, two parts. That's the first half, and this is the other half. Right? I don't do this. I just imagine that it's divided into two parts. You don't need to do this. Now, Kiara, tell them in the red bucket bracket, what is the common factor if I'm factorizing?
So the common factor would be 3y.
The common factor would be 3y because 3y can go into 3y and 3y can go into 6y. So 3y, now I'm using my bracket. So 3y into 3y squared. Y into y1, y into 3 into 3, 1, 3 into 3, 1. Y into y1, y into y squared is y. So this is y. And 3y into 6y. Y into y1, y into y1, 3 into 3, 1, 3 into 6, 2. Plus 2. Now, whatever you have in the first bracket, you must write it again in the second bracket. Now, you're almost done. What we want to do now, we want to take we want to divide. So what we do, we actually divide this by this. And then this by this. Now this class is recorded, so you could go this over on YouTube. What is negative 4y divided by y? Everybody. Negative 4y divided by y. How much is that?
Negative 4.
Negative
-4,
4.
sir.
And what is negative 8 divided by 2?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. So once you divide the two sets, you must get negative 4. If you don't have negative 4J done or V on, this is what I wanted to see, not just the answer. When you divide these, both of them must give you negative 4 or whatever value. The value must be the same. If the value is not the same, then it cannot be factorized. That's so my repeated brackets, you write that first, y plus 2. Yes, you have to write it first. There's a reason for that, for those persons who are going on to do hard maths. And, well, some teachers will say, no, you don't have to. But really, we're doing a second factorizing. But I'm not going to go through that. We just say it's y plus 2, put it there, and it's 3y minus 4. Anybody lost? Everybody happy? Right. So now that we're happy, I'm going to give everybody one to do. And let's see how fast you can complete that. All right, so the second factorizing question that you'll do for me, let me just look for a hard one. Seven x squared minus 29 x plus 4. Go ahead, everybody, doing that one for me quickly. All right, everybody, anybody's finished? This one you have to send. You could, I want to see the working. So you're sending the answer to my WhatsApp. That is correct. Well done. That's correct. I just see that is yes, that's correct. Well done. Devonique, are you here? Devonique. Deandra, I didn't see anything from you. Deandra, are you there? Deandra.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I didn't see anything from you yet.
I saw Vernon.
All right, hurry up. Fasira. Fasira, I didn't see anything from you.
Sir, I'm still working on it.
Kiara, correct. Just see Joshoya, that is correct. Well done, Joshoya. Jalea, I didn't see anything from you yet.
I'm
Jacob,
going to send it now.
still working on it. Jacob, I didn't see anything. Jadon, you sent anything to me yet?
No, sir, I'm still working on it.
All right. Jedidiah, you could send your work still. Jeremiah, you too. I'm not getting any. Nicholas, are you here? Nicholas Mars.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Are you working the question?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Daniel, that is correct. Yes. Well done. Vion, I didn't get any work, I didn't see any answer from you, Vion. Neither Johansi. Jalea, um, looking good, but the statement is not correct. Your factors, you forgot your 2 and 12, but we're not using those factors. The factors we're using is 1. Wait, no. It's 7 times 4. 7 times 4. Jalea, it's 7 times 4. Jalea, it's 7 times 4. So remember, it's the coefficient of x squared. Coefficient of x squared just means a number that comes before x squared. The 29 is the coefficient of x and the 4 is the constant. So it's 7 times 4, disregard the sign. That's 28. You don't have 28, Jalea. Check that over, please. Right, cool. So the pairs of factors, let me just help you with that so you can move fast. Oh, it's 1 by 28. 2 by 14. 3 can't go. 4 by 7. 5 can't go. 6 can't go. So these are the 3 pairs. Which pair, when you add or subtract them, will give you the middle value, which is 20. And you want negative 29, eh? You want negative 29. So this time we taking into account the number. Because why are we doing that? Because just now, before I answer that, let me answer. No, Jalea, good try. But you selected the right pair, which is this. But how do you rearrange it to get the middle value? How do you rearrange it to get the middle value? Because you want 29. How do I arrange 1 and 28? Now remember, because the middle number is negative, the bigger number, your 28, must be negative. That's a little trick that teachers don't tell you, so I'm telling you it now. Well, they told you it, you know. So you have your two numbers, your 28 and your 1. It's negative, and the bigger number must carry the sign of your answer. The bigger number must carry the sign of your answer. Your 28 must be negative. What should the 1 be? Somebody, yeah,
Negative.
the
Negative.
1 has to be negative, correct. Because if it's positive, a minus and a plus, you have to subtract. So that will give me negative 27, but I want 29, negative 29. So I subtract. So it's negative 28 minus 1. Once you do that, you add your values, your terms to it. The term is the letter. 28x minus 1x. This will give me negative 29x. Completed. Deandra, that was your mistake. Deandra, that was a mistake. Make your corrections, Deandra. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Julia. Julia is saying I'm breaking up. But I saw some people. Jadon, you're not stating your question down. My next step, Jadon, would be 7x squared. I'm putting back my positive 4. You always write them back. But in its place now, I'm going to write negative 28x minus 1x. Hello? Anybody lost? So, Jadon, that's what I want to see. I say I have that there. You have minus x. But you have it in brackets, so that kind of fool you. Oh, no, Jadon, you have it right, man. Very good. It's how you had the brackets there. So that's correct, Jadon. You're getting it. All right, Jeremiah. That's correct. Joshoya, that's correct. Johansi, still working. Come on, I helping you with it. So I'm gonna give you all 6 questions for homework. It will be in the chat. My other students, we did this before. So this is just like for most of my students, but a factorizing will come, people. We can't be wasting time on factorizing. We have to win Form 5. We have to be doing more, this is just by the way now. All right. Shauna Coggins. I didn't see you send anything to me. I don't know what's happening. Shauna. Shauna, talk to me.
I'm still working also.
Right. Well, Shauna, wait. Don't take off the thing yet. I'm still talking to you. I want you to state it down, Shauna, how I stated it down. So the first line, you must have your first line, which is the question. and you must have your second line. So this was your first line. Let's write in first. This is your second line. This here is what you put on the outside. The 28 one by that. So now, Shauna, you have to factorize because this is my first group. This is my first group. This is my second group. So we factorizing now. So Shauna, the 7x squared minus 28x, what is the common factor, Shauna, for the first part? This part here, what's my common factor here? Now, x is common, so it's x. And what else? What can go into 7 and 28 without a remainder? What's my HCF? No, yeah, HCF. The common factor that could go into 7 and 28. What am I using? What could go into 7? What am I using? What's the common factor? Make a guess.
1.
Shauna.
It'll be 1.
No, you'll have 7 and you have 28. What can go into the both of them?
4.
7 and 28.
4, sir.
4? No. 4 for 7? No.
So,
This easy. Think about it. It's not 4. You have what? 4 could go into 7. What could go into 7? 4 cannot go into 7. Try again, Shauna. Shauna, don't take off the mic. You have to leave your mic on. What can go into 7, Shauna? Somebody help her. Somebody tell her what could go into 7 and 28. Huh?
7.
7. So Shauna, 7 could go into 7. And 7 could go into 28. So that's my magic number. It's 7. 7 could go into 28 how many times? 4. 4 times. All right? Okay, Shauna? Shauna?
yes, sir.
All right, you need to keep your mic open. You need to keep your mic open. I'm not finished with you. Johan, say your first bracket is okay, but not the second one. So, Shauna, can you put on your mic, please? Thank you. So, the common factor, Shauna, is 7, because 7 could go into 7 and 7 could go into 28. Always look, the trick is to look at the smaller number. What we are actually working out here is the HCF. HCF. I went through all of this when I was going it through before. All right, so the common factor is 7. And what else is common? Shauna, look at crossing it under here. What is also common to these two?
The X.
X. So the common factor is 7x. Okay? Now, you're not done yet. You're not done yet. So the next question is, we have to factorize, because to factorize, you find a common factor, which is 7x. Now, 7x into 7x squared, Shauna, how much is that? 7x into 7x squared, how much is that?
X.
X. And 7x into negative 28x.
Negative 4.
Negative 4. Negative 4. 7 into 7, 1. 7 into 28, 4. We still have our negative 4. Well done. -4. Now, whatever you have in the first bracket, you're going to write it again. All right, Darius. And then, Darius, it's your turn. What we're going to do now, we're going to divide. Let me take, right, so we work in this part. So what I want to do, I want to divide this divided by this. How much is that, Darius? So -1x divided by x is how much, Darius?
X.
No, -1x divided by x. The x's will do what?
Well, -1x.
-1, because the x's cancel out. The question I ask you is x into -1x. So the x's will cancel, leaving you only with what?
-1.
Leaving you only with -1. All right, so you put that in the middle. But you're not 100% sure if that's the answer. You have to do it again. You have to make sure and do it a second time to verify. So you're going to divide your 4 by your -4. You're going to divide your 4, the +4, divided by -4. How much is that, Darius?
4, sir. I mean, 1, sir.
Somebody help him. It's not 1. His answer is not exactly correct. What is he missing? He's almost there.
-1.
It's -1, Darius, because you have a negative sign here. The only time it cancels off, Darius, is if you had a -4 divided by -4. Then the 4's will cancel and the negative signs will cancel out. But you have positive here and you have negative below. So you carry back that negative sign. So that's -1. So you have -1 here and -1 here. They are the same. Once it's the same, they are equal. So your answer is x minus 4 and 7x minus 1. So that's our answer. All right. So I have a few questions on factorizing. I'm going to give you about 8 questions to do for homework, people. I will put it in the chat. All right, we only have 8 minutes left. So during that 8 minutes, let's go back to once you get knocked off, please don't forget to log back in. All right. All right. So this one is a simultaneous equation. How many persons did simultaneous equation before? Show your electronic hand. So you're going to end the class tonight on simultaneous equation. I'm just going to use the last set of time to. So try not to get knocked off. People, please remember, if you're getting knocked off, to please, it's holiday time, your parents home, use their phone, tell them it's just an hour and a half. All right, so we have 7 minutes left. I'm going to put this up. You need to pay close attention so that when I call your name, you are present and listening carefully. The class is recorded, so you could go back and look at the recording. The recording should be available sometime tonight or in the morning. All right, so the simultaneous equation we have 2x plus y is equal to 3. This is an equation. We're going to call it equation 1. 5x minus 2y, we're going to call this equation 2. All right, so there are two unknowns. How many unknowns we have, class? Deandra, how many unknowns we have? How many unknowns we have? We have two unknowns. We have two unknowns. The unknowns are x, because we don't know what the value is, and y, okay? Jacob, Jalea. So what we want to do, we want to solve the unknowns. To solve these unknowns, you have to get rid of one of the unknown first. To solve the unknowns, you have to get rid of one of the unknowns first. So I'm going to write that because that's a key point to remember. To solve the two unknowns, you need to get rid of one of the unknowns first. Everybody heard what I just said?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, so just gonna ask Nicholas, what did I just say?
That there are two unknowns, sir.
Right, and to solve for the unknowns, what we have to do first?
I don't know, sir.
Kiara, what you have to do first?
So express y in terms of x for the first
No, no, we have to get rid of one of the unknowns first before we solve it.
Oh,
Okay, Jacob, what are we doing?
Getting rid of one.
Rid of one of the
Unknown.
So we're going to get rid of one of the unknowns. Now, we have two unknowns. The two unknowns are, what's the two unknowns again, Jalea?
X and Y.
X and Y. X and Y. So we want to get rid of, so that's our purpose right now, people. All right? And we have 3 minutes to try to do that. Now, to get rid of the unknown, you have to have the number. So this is, let me just put this in red so everybody could see. Pay attention, people. This is negative 2y. Everybody see negative 2y?
yes, sir.
This is negative 2y. And this is what?
Positive Y.
Positive Y.
Positive Y or positive 1Y. So I am choosing to get rid of the Y's. Now you can get rid of the X's, but it's really easy to get rid of the Y's. Now, to get rid of the Y, the coefficients, to get rid of any unknown, the coefficients or the numbers in front of the terms must be the same. I'm going to write that. When I write that, Vion, I'm going to write that now.
Papa, it's a work.
All right, so to get rid of an unknown, that's supposed to be an. To get rid of an unknown, the coefficient or the number in front of the letter, which is the X or Y, must be the same. Everybody okay with that? So we have 2 here by the Y, but we have 1 here by this Y. Everybody hearing what I just saying, Daniel?
Yes, sir.
Joshua, what should I do? Where's Joshua, what should I do? You have any suggestion for me? How would I make all the Y's the same? Joshua. 1 is -2, 1 is +1, but I want the numbers the same or the coefficients the same. Anybody want to suggest what I should do?
So multiply.
Multiply, go on. Give me some more, Tell me, you're going all right. Multiply what? Come, you're going right. Anybody want to help him? He says multiply. He going good. All right. That was correct. So you multiply equation 1. This means equation 1, equation 2. You multiply equation 1 times 2. So I'm going to write that equation 1 times 2. All right, so now 2x times 2 is how much? Oh, somebody open their mic, please. 2x times 2.
4X.
Thanks. Positive y times 2.
2y.
Positive 2Y.
3 times 2.
6.
And here we have a new equation 1. So we're going to call it equation 2. Anybody lost? Why did I
Yes,
multiply?
over.
Sorry? Say that again.
So work it out over again.
Right. So what I did, first of all, what I wanted to do, I had to get rid of one of the unknowns. I have 2 unknowns, but I wanted to get rid of one of them. So I decided that I want to get rid of the y first. There's a reason for that, but I'm not going to say it right now. I just want to be simple explaining this. So when I look at the y's, in that I colored it red, one is negative 2y and the other is negative 1y. So I ask how I need to get rid of an unknown. The coefficient must be the same, right? I need to get rid of the y, but the coefficients must be the same, all right? So what I did, I multiplied equation 1 times 2. So this 2y made me multiply equation 1 by 2. That's why. If it was 3y here, I would have multiplied by 3. If it was 3y here, I would have multiplied by 3. If it was 4y, I would have multiplied by 4. Because I want the coefficients the same. I want the coefficients the same. To get the coefficients the same, so now they are the same. I have 2y here, I have 2y here. So people, you can forget all about equation 1. Forget all about equation 1. The reason for that is I multiplied equation 1 by 2 and I have my coefficients the same. So things looking good. Things looking good. Hello? Things looking good. Now, I have a question, people. This is the only thing I'm closing off tonight. All right? So bear with me a little. We're going over time. Now, if you have 2, that's 2y, and you have plus 2, the other 2y, how do I get 0? Because remember, I want to get rid of an unknown. I want to get rid of an unknown, which is the y. I want to get 0. I want to get 0. Do I minus the numbers or add the numbers? What do I
Minus.
do?
Add them, sir.
So you
Add
add
them.
them.
You add them together. Correct. So let me write that again. Minus 2 plus 2. A plus and a plus is still a plus. So I'll get 0. So here what I'm going to do. This is the second part in simultaneous equation that is the hardest part. I put plus here, because I'm adding them to get rid of them, to subtract them. I have to add throughout. So I'm adding equation 2, and let me write that. Equation 2 plus equation 2. No, 3. Equation 2 plus equation 3. So what's 5x plus 9x? 5x plus 9x. How much that gives me? 5x plus 9x. Sorry. 5x plus 4x is how much?
9x.
Minus 2y plus 2y.
0.
0.
0.
So you don't even have to talk about that again. 0. So we're not dealing with that. Let me erase this. That's 0. 12 plus 6.
18.
12 plus 6 is how much?
18.
All right. So 9x is equal to 18. How do we find for x? Somebody tell me what to do.
Sacred and divided.
Dividing by? Dividing by? Somebody dividing by?
18 divided by 9.
Divided by?
9.
9, correct. I have a question, Jacob. Jacob, if I didn't have 9, if I had 5 here, what would I have divided by? Jacob, if I had 5 here and not 9, 5x, what would I have divided by, Jacob? Jacob, people, please do not leave and go anywhere. When I call you, you must answer. From next week, when we start lessons officially, once you're in my class and you're paying for math class, you cannot go away. Please send a message and let me know, because I call everybody. So I know when you leave. So I'm asking the question. Well, Tyrese, I asked you this before. Jadon Lord. If I had Jadon, if I have 5x instead of 9, what would I have divided by, Jadon Lord?
So 1.
No, I would have divided by 5. So the value, Jadon, that is in front of the x tells me what to divide by. What did I just say, Jadon?
The value that's in front of the x telling you what to divide by.
Thank you. So I'm dividing by 9. So this will cancel. So x is equal to what, Jadon? X is equal to 18 divided by 9.
2,
Jadon.
sir.
2. Thank you, people. Like, they know that it's time to over class. All right. So now we found the value of x. X is equal to 2. All you need to do is either substitute it in equation 1, equation 2, or equation 3. Substitute your value of x. So I'm going to write equation 2. 5x. So this is equation 2. So 5x, it doesn't matter which one, people. Anyone. You could even go back to equation 1. So I'm substituting. Substituting means wherever I see x, I'm going to put what? Joshua. Joshua.
Sorry, could you
Wherever,
repeat what you say, please?
wherever I substitution mean wherever I see x, I'm going to put what?
2.
2. Thank you. I'm going to put 2. Because that's what x is. X is 2. All right. So I have 5 times 2. Right? 5x means 5 times x. But instead of x, I'm putting 2. 2y equals 12. Stay with me, people. 5 times 2 is? 10.
Right.
Jalea, what do I do next? I'm finding for y, so I have to do what, Jalea? Somebody tell her. This is basic algebra now. 10 minus 2y equals 12. So what do I do next? I take the 10 on the other side, people. And the 10 becomes negative because I took it on the other side. So now I have minus 2y equals to 2. So let me ask this question for Syria. For Syria, I have minus 2y equals 2. How do I find for y? What do I divide by for Sarah?
Square root minus 2.
Thank you. Very good. Take a bow. I'm dividing by -2. Jadon, I'm dividing by what? Maths really easy, people. Dividing by -2. So the negative signs cancel, the 2 cancels. Notice this side, 22, 1, 22, 1, but I have a negative sign still. So it means that y, I'm just writing on this side, y is equal to -1. Because 22, 1, 22, 1, but then this negative sign does not cancel. So I have to put it in my answer. So x is equal to 2, as we saw before, and y is equal to 1. All right, so here ends class of the night. I'm going to give only 2 questions on simultaneous equation, but I'm going to give you about 6 factorizing quadratics. On Thursday at 7 o'clock, people, come prepared, come early, so that and one thing, if you're not doing my homework, you cannot stay in this class. I'm very serious about that. You have 2 warnings and that's it. You have 2 warnings and that's it. You have to go to another class where you don't have to do homework. All right? Now, if you have problems with the questions that I'm giving for homework, you'll have to message me. I will not respond immediately because I just does not sit down and wait for messages. I have a life. But once I have a chance, I will respond, and I might even give a video because they're usually the same problems that one person has is the same problem that another person may have. So I usually do a video.